Hey there, I'm going to take a couple minutes here and show you how I made a quick and dirty conductor sketch out of just a set of parts. This is for a big band score. So let's see what we have here. It's a full jazz band piece, and all I have are the wind parts and the rhythm section parts. This tune, Muttnik, is an old tune by Quincy Jones that he wrote for the Count Basie band, I think in the late 50s or maybe early 60s, not long after the Soviets launched Sputnik, which was, I think, in the late 50s. Anyhow, this is a copy of a copy of a copy. This came from, because it was never published, it's just in manuscript. This came from my teacher, Ron Modell, from Northern Illinois, who got it directly from Quincy, and Quincy says it's cool if he shares it with his students. So anyhow, I've got no conductor score, but I need it for a gig. I'm conducting the Iowa All-State in jazz band in May, and I want to send this out to them, and I kind of need a guide for myself. So I basically laid out the first trumpet part, the lead alto part, lead trombone part, and a piano part. And that pretty much gave me everything I need to know, that and the recording, because I kind of know how it sounds. And I turned that into a grand staff that you see right here on my computer. Let's listen to a little bit of the tune. You'll see that once we get past the introduction here, in which I notate the Count Basie's piano intro, on this grand staff, the top line is saxes and the bottom line is brass. And it will alternate between bass clef and treble clef, depending on if it's a trombone line or a trumpet line that I'm notating. Again, this is just a guide for myself as conductor, and I know the tune fairly well. Okay, here are the saxes. Trumpets. It's a bridge. Trombones. Pause it for a sec. Okay, so I had the unison trombone line happening on the bridge. Most of the time, the saxophones are arranged, are scored in that classic Basie 4-part closed position with the bari down an octave from the lead alto. I didn't write out the voicings. I just needed to write out the lines and the chord changes. Here you can see, here's an example where it's a trombone line in the bass clef, and all of a sudden switches to treble clef. That's the lead trumpet note, because this is the full wind section is doing that. Wah, da, hit. Okay, and this gives me everything I need to know. It's the magnification on the part is smaller than if this were an actual piano part. You'll see on this right-hand page here that there are 6 systems. On a typical piano part that I expected someone to be able to read without a magnifying glass, there'd be 5 systems on a page. So it shrunk down a little bit. But again, I'm not performing on it, just conducting. So that's it. I hope there's something helpful for you. Have a good one.